My name is Ron Ringold. I am the Public Sector Chief Information Security Officer for SentinelOne. SentinelOne is a industry leader endpoint protection platform. So we provide endpoint detection and response, security information and event management systems, cybersecurity data lakes, and a cloud-native application protection platform, as I mentioned, for our federal customers. But not only federal, we also have a commercial offering as well that anyone in the world can use. But my specific focus is on our federal, state, and local partners. One of the biggest use cases for us with the federal government was there was a lack of a capability that met Federal Information Security Modernization Act, or FISMA, which is the law, high systems. So your FISMA high systems are your most sensitive systems that the federal government operates outside of national security systems. So this is law enforcement information, critical infrastructure systems, protected healthcare information. So there was a lack of EDR vendors that provided a FedRAMP high capability for the federal government. What we did, partnering with AWS GovCloud, was go through and have our product authorized FedRAMP high, so now we can cover those types of systems. I look at GovCloud as an industry leader in cloud computing. There's several competitors out there. You have everyone now trying to break into the infrastructure and platform market and providing a service out there. But I look at AWS as an industry leader. They've been there, and from my experience from the government, AWS was one of the first cloud computing providers that we've dealt with. With cutting edge technology, and you look at the bad guys out there, artificial intelligence is the new hot word of the day. Our bad guys are leveraging artificial intelligence to write, whether it's malware or if it's some type of exploit that they can take advantage of. The bad guys are using all of this new technology to get ahead of us. I would say partnering with AWS GovCloud, they're employing artificial intelligence in their environments as well to stay ahead of these threat actors and these bad guys. Us as SentinelOne, as I mentioned, we're built on artificial intelligence, and that allows us to stay ahead of those threat actors as well. So we're leveraging cutting edge technology to detect them before they're able to exploit our weaknesses and steal our data. SentinelOne, through our partnership with AWS GovCloud, has deployed a generative AI model called Purple AI. What this model does is it allows your security operations center tier 1 analysts to upskill themselves. So normally something that would take a tier 2 or tier 3 analyst to jump in and be able to decipher, those tier 1 SOC analysts can leverage plain language queries to engage in threat hunting activities or finding those bad guys that might be in your network. So taking someone off the street, you would be able to type in a plain question ask, and our Purple AI capability would return what you're looking for without you having to know any type of syntax.